just knowing that, you just know that you got that kill. It feels great. YouTube, what up? Camo Sam here. I'm coming to give y'all a little review of Sniper 3 Ghost Warrior. I think that's the name of the game. It should be. So I've already played it before. This is just me going back, giving y'all my thoughts on the game, my review on the game, letting y'all know, if you should buy it or you shouldn't. I decided to do challenge mode. When I went through it, I did it on hard mode. I'm not even gonna front for y'all. I did it on hard. So here's my first issue with the game that I realized. It wasn't an issue when I first started it, but it was an issue once I started going through the game. This loading screen right here. First of all, it takes forever, and then you have to go through this more times in the game. Like whenever you're going to a new map, you have to go through this loading screen. It takes forever. You might as well go cook you a dinner while you wait for this loading screen to finish, because it takes forever, trust me. So the game starts off 19 years ago. It shows you the relationship of the two brothers and them hunting. I want to say I skipped it just now. Yeah, I definitely skipped it. I've seen it once. I really didn't want to see it again. Another thing, if you notice about this game, is the graphics kind of suck. It looks like you're playing on a PlayStation 3 console. This game is too new for the graphics to look like this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the company, but hey man, y'all got to step it up. Another thing, the little storyline between the two brothers throughout, the first part in the whole game was mad corny too. Like, that's another thing that I think the video game need to work on, get some new writers in, because it's pretty corny. So I think the game do a good job teaching you how to play. You kind of figure it out. You figure out more of it as you go along, but I think it do a good job of teaching you how to play. This is another cool thing I thought about the game. It's not just, you just easily get some places. They have this like extreme navigation mode where you have to kind of figure out where to go next. It's pretty easy because all you have to do is hit L1, but sometimes you do have to you have to put effort into making certain jumps and stuff. This sign right there, it kind of tells you when an enemy is near and an enemy is approaching. So right there, I just killed a wolf. But the thing about wolves, the wolves usually run in packs. So you always have to be careful of, the wolves. They mess you up a little bit, but I mean, at the end of the day, they're easy to kill. You have different type of bullets that you can use. Like this is an explosive bullet. There's certain bullets that will take somebody's head clean off. Usually you just have, the sniper bullets, but there's certain bullets that would just take somebody's head like it's crazy. And of course, those are my favorite bullets. I think another thing about the sniper game you have to be aware of, if you play shooting games with auto aim, you have to be aware of not using that. Get used to not using the auto aim. You don't use it a lot on here. And then whenever you playing, so usually you have a sniper, then you have like another gun, which is some type of assault rifle usually, and then you have a sidearm pistol. And I think it's kind of harder to shoot with those two guns rather than the sniper gun. So my advice, make sure you hit them quick and make sure you hit them solidly with the sniper. There's some snipers, they don't have any silencer on them, so you just got to take the chance. They have strong firepower as well, so if you're able to hit them from they're good for distance shooting where they don't hear you as well. But you got to remember that. So if you could look on the side, after I shot, the silencer bar kind of went down. You have to build material and have material to repair your silencer, because sometimes your silencer bar goes down. You get the option of the drone. I think the drone part on this game is great. That's one of my favorite parts of the game. Little gadgets, because you can use the drone to scout out people. You can help build your drone up. Once you start getting better and unlocking more stuff, you get your drone up, get more stuff for your drone, extra battery life, be able to hack stuff with your drone. because there will be cameras. You will face cameras, and sometimes you might want to hack them, because if you get caught, it's gonna alert everybody. And then, like I said earlier, using your second weapon is not that good as using your sniper. You will get killed with the quickness with it. See, look, the camera almost see me, so I had to go back. Like, nah, I ain't wanted that static just then. Right now, I'm trying to tag all the enemies. I felt like this was easier the first time I did it. I don't know why it's so hard now. I didn't even see him. I don't know how you spotted him. I didn't even see him, but it is what it is. You could go in supported stance. You can't do it everywhere, but it kind of helps stabilize your gun. When you're using the scope, sometimes you don't put the scope, you don't put the target directly on the person as well. Sometimes you have to account for the wind. I didn't really like that kill right there. And the slow motion cam, I think this is one of the best parts of the game. Right here, the slow motion cam. Just knowing that, you just know that you got that kill. It feels great. After going through the whole game and playing it, I think this is a good game to play, in my opinion. I had fun playing it, even though I thought the story mode was pretty corny and the graphics weren't the greatest. I had a good time playing the game. Do I think the game is worth full price, maybe $60? No. I think this game would be good if you want to pay for it for like 20 to 30 bucks. There's a lot of patches I believe that the company needs to make to the game, but overall, I enjoyed the game. I liked it. I'll play it again. I just had an issue with all the time that it takes, with the loading screen. But other than that, man, I enjoyed the game. I encourage everybody out there to go get it, or at least play it. See for yourself how you like the game. So I'm out, YouTube. Camo Sam. Come back to check any more other videos from the website. Thank you.